I tried Looksmaxxing for 30 days. This is going to be a great video because I always wanted to see like how much of a change this Looksmaxxing actually does. And Looksmaxxing face value isn't necessarily bad. You're just trying to make yourself look the best as possible. It's just the fact that a lot of Looksmaxxing influencers take it way too far. And that is the problem. You know, not too long ago I got these little things right here. You're supposed to put it in your mouth and you just chew them, and they make your jaw stronger. You know what I'm saying? And when your jaw gets stronger, the muscle get bigger, you got a more defined jaw. But when you start doing out-of-pocket things, that's where the problem starts. And we're gonna see how far this guy takes it into Looksmaxxing. But as always, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I thank you guys for all the love and support. And let's get into the video.
For the next 30 days, I'm going to be Looksmaxxing. I discovered Looksmaxxing from a popular streamer named Clavicular who sparked a massive trend online about improving your looks. From steroid usage to facial exercises and even bone smash.
Taking steroids is not Looksmaxxing. That's you taking steroids, brother.
So I wanted to try these unorthodox techniques for the next 30 days to see if I can enhance my appearance and to answer a question. Does Looksmaxxing actually work? It's day one, so let's go over some of my Looksmaxxing goals for the next 30 days. One of my goals is to have better and clearer skin. I'm going to be doing that with a strict skincare regimen. Another goal of mine is to get rid of my eye bags and de-bloat my face so I can get hollow cheeks. And after doing some digging on some incel-like Looksmaxxing forums, I found out I'm a 6 out of 10. And how did I come to this conclusion? This Looksmaxxing app analyzed my facial features. 6 out of 10? I need to walk in. And according to
a Looksmaxxing app is actually diabolical. Just to tell a nigga that he's a 6 out of 10 on some bullshit at that, that's crazy.
These Looksmaxxing forums, a perfect man would have hunter eyes, hollow cheeks, clear skin, this. Well, basically, this would be a 10 out of 10.
I'm mugging. It was a mystery to mugging.
So for day one, I'm going to be trying their first recommended technique to improve my looks. Jaw exercises and posture training. This is me doing my first set of jaw exercising, using my hands to create resistance against the jaw. These are called resisted jaw openings and help sharpening your jawline. I followed it up with some laying down neck curls and they were super awkward as it's my first time doing this. I also got really lightheaded when I got up and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to continue this challenge. But after that, I did some chin tucks against the wall, and these help remove your double chin. And because it's day 2 of my Looksmaxxing journey, I decided to shave my face to show off a bit more of my facial definition. And I can't grow a full beard, so I definitely recommend doing this if you struggle with the same problem. Moving on, I gouache'd my face because it helps with lymphatic drainage and debloating. I did my nightly skincare routine, which consists of a serum, toner.
This tattoo right here, this is from damn, I forgot the name of the anime this is from. But I see so many people with these tattoos and I be thinking like, I feel like these are like OD at this point. Like too many people have done it and it just doesn't hit anymore, bro. Whatever it means from the show, it just does not hit anymore. It's the dude with the big ass fucking sword. And his sword is supposed to be like 150 pounds or something. You know what I'm saying? He'd be gripping that bitch and I forgot his name. But yeah, bro. That one's crazy. The little tiny text on your chest is also crazy. I'm not gonna lie. These are crazy tattoos. This one is pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty tough. Make sure y'all like and comment, you know what I'm saying? Because I need to get tatted up too. The next thing I think I'm gonna do like right here. I'm gonna tat like right here and like all down here, bruh, because I need that shit, boy. I need it. You know what I'm saying? And after that, I don't know if I might go to my hands or I'm gonna go to my neck. But yeah, make sure you guys like and comment, you know what I'm saying? So I can take all this YouTube money on and go get tatted the fuck up. You know what I mean? Anyway,
moisturizer, and some eye bag cream. Basically, my whole life, I've struggled with dark circles around my eyes, and it's always been something I wanted to fix. I went to bed, and during my nightly doom scroll, I came across something. What is bone smashing? Starting day 2, I had a question that needed to be answered. You might be wondering why I have a hammer. Well, because last night I discovered something called bone smashing. So basically you hit your cheekbone, causing micro fractures in the skull to increase your bone mass and density. So I guess we'll just give this a shot. This hurts. I don't know why anyone would do this. I'm not sure if doing this early in the morning was the best idea.
Why? Yo, it really looked like he got a black eye right here, brother. Damn. It can't hurt that bad. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. This is probably like really like a sensitive spot right here. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I feel it just going like this. I'm like, this feels a little more than like my fingers. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of bone smashing. Let me see. Let me see something right quick, man. I got a portable charger right here. If this hurts, I'm gonna be mad as fuck. If I get like a little fucking bruise on my eye tomorrow, bro, I'm gonna start be like, yeah, nigga, you know I got into a fight type shit on some bullshit, you know what I mean? Let me see. This is like as hard as a hammer, I'm not gonna lie, cause it's metal and it's cold and it's hard. Damn, hard. Nigga feeling hard shit on his face, huh? Let me see on this side. It don't really hurt for real. Okay, it kind of hurt a little bit. I can imagine you do like 30% harder than that. That shit gonna hurt. And I'm not gonna do that shit because I'll be damned. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to smash my bones because my shit could be like this. One side heals good, the other side don't. It's like, that's just stupid as fuck, you ask me. Anyway.
Yeah, because I do plan on going to the gym. My face hurts. I don't know if you guys can see the red swelling, but that's enough bone smashing for day 2. So I just did my first bone smash, and I'm honestly not sure what I think of this technique.
Bro, there's no way his face looks like that just from tapping his shit just like that. I'm not gonna lie. He had to like really go at it a couple of times just so his face could be red for the video. He had to like really smack his shit. You know what I'm saying? Because hitting this, and you can hear it. Listen. This don't do nothing. This not gonna hurt nothing. This don't do nothing. This don't feel like nothing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, fuck. Is my shit red? No! My shit turning red? Barely. I gotta do it on the other side because I said that shit don't heal evenly, bro. I'll be damned if my shit don't heal evenly. If some shit happens, bro. That shit don't do nothing, bro. Bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. You don't slapped yourself in the face in order to do that shit, bro. Because look. Nothing. Nothing.
Really bruising my face. I guess for the remainder of the 30 days, I'm gonna continue bone smashing. Went to the gym for a nice leg workout, and I had my hoodie on because my face was still red from hitting it with a hammer. I did my basic shower routine and noticed my skin was getting a lot clearer. Well, kind of. So I instantly went back and did some more skincare before I headed to bed. And can't forget my resisted jaw exercises, but they began to really hurt. I went down and did some neck curls before I went to bed, and I also did some posture training. I just got my jaw exercisers in the mail, and well,
what the fuck was that one? Am I tweaking, or did he just like...
Did some posture training. I just got my jaw exercisers in the mail, and well, I'm gonna put these to the test now. Opening it up, it comes with 4 different levels.
I got them shits.
Green being 30 pounds, intermediate, the blue one, being 40 pounds, advanced, the red one, being 50 pounds, and black being 60 pounds as the strongest level. And since it's week 1 of this challenge, I'm gonna start with the green, and if it's too easy, I'm gonna ramp it up. So the instructions are basically start with a beginner set and increase the level as your jaw becomes stronger. If you can easily do 100 to 150 reps a day, you should move to the next resistance level. So I'm gonna try the green ones now, and if it's too easy, I'm gonna move it up. These things are hard. I can literally feel it working my jaw.
Them shits do work though. I'm not gonna lie. I had them in for a minute. I bought these probably like 2 months ago, and I used them probably like 3 times. So honestly, just don't even buy these shits. But they probably do work. So if you are gonna use them, actually buy these shits. But yeah, I would just use them as I was editing, honestly, and just chew on them. And I'm not gonna lie, your jaw hurts like a motherfucker, boy. Them shits work. If you use them, they definitely work.
Yeah, 150 reps are done, and my face is so sore. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to eat.
Eating definitely sucks.
I also got jawline gum. Apart from my jaw exercisers, I feel like this might be an easier alternative to get used to, because I like chewing gum. So I'm gonna try my first piece of this Looksmaxxing gum. Seems like regular gum.
That's crazy. That's just probably like chewing on fucking bricks.
Holy shit, it's hard. This is probably the stiffest gum I've ever chewed in my life. It says 1 gum is 1 facial workout. Train your jaw, 5-minute workout, and it's sugar-free and vegan. So, I guess that's good. Okay, it's been 5 minutes, and I've never had so much facial activity in my entire life.
I went to the gym, showered, did my skincare, and finished off the day with some neck curls and was feeling pretty good. Day 4, my skin was noticeably clearer, and I continued throughout the day with my regular routine.
It's day 5, and now I'm gonna up the level of the jaw exercisers to see how much different.
His shit might be working, bro. Look at his jaw. This shit might work. He's locked in. Okay, well, shit, let's see the ending, man, because this is starting to look like it's actually, he might be on to some shit.
The 10 pounds actually makes. Just 10 pounds and it's noticeably different. So I just finished with level 2 for the first time, and my jaw is incredibly sore. So let's see if I get used to this as the days go on.
Finishing day 5 with my skincare, neck curls, and some jawline gum, I quickly headed to bed and doom scrolled. What? There's no way this works. It's day 6, almost a week in, and we're continuing to bone smash. This is the most unenjoyable thing ever, and my face is starting to bruise, and I look literally insane. Went to the gym and kept my hoodie on again because this bone smashing makes my face so red. I chewed on some Looksmaxxing gum and continued with the 40-pound jaw strengtheners, did a set of neck curls, and got really lightheaded again. This challenge has not gotten any easier. Fast forward to day 8, it's 5 in the morning and I've got a flight to catch. But this didn't stop me from getting some of my Looksmaxxing in. I'm literally chewing my gum on the plane. And if you're wondering where I'm going, I've got a video to record with my boys over at Family Friendly. It's already day 9 and the traveling won't stop me from Looksmaxxing. I've started to become hooked to it. But during my trip, I unfortunately got news of a passing of one of my family members, and it made it a lot harder for me to want to record. But as the days went on, I wanted to push through and continue my journey.
Day 16, I'm back home in Canada.
I now began to take this challenge way more seriously and really wanted to see some noticeable results.
It's been just over 2 weeks since I've done my last Looksmaxxing analyzation. So now I kind of want to see an update to see where I'm at and see my progress.
It doesn't really pick it up on my camera, but as you can see on the left side, I was just bone smashing before taking these photos. I took a front profile picture and then a side profile picture as well.
It's currently analyzing right now, so let's see how much progress I've made in just over 2 weeks.
I am now an 86 out of 100, which is actually a crazy improvement from my first scan being a 6 out of 10. It also shows I have a potential on 92, as well as my cheekbones and jawline being very well improved. With just under 2 weeks left, let's see how much more improvement I can really make.
It's 17 days into this, and I actually just found out you're supposed to keep your head stable while you bone smash. I don't know if this is just more cope, but it may prevent me from getting a concussion. And you guys might already think, I already have brain damage. But that's okay. This is a test for myself to prove if you guys should actually do this. Now I'm gonna chew some.
I'm not gonna lie, probably the only thing that's fucking doing anything is probably the chewing the gum and then also using these things right here, because his jaw does look like wider, which your jaw being wider, working out your jaw will essentially bring out your jaw and hollow out your cheeks a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like my cheeks are pretty hollow, but I'm pale as shit, so I just look like a fucking skeleton. You know what I'm saying? It's been cold. There's no fucking sun. There was a couple of days I could have done it, but I just ain't do it. I ain't go out, get no sun, get no tan type shit. But I need a tan like a motherfucker. Anyway, let's continue, man.
To continue with my regimen, because I'm starting to see some progress, as my analyzation also gives you guys a bit of proof.
I was starting to feel way more confident after seeing some good results from the Looksmaxxing scan, and all I can say is just wait till day 30 to see what happens. And because there's only so many days left, I wanted to move on to the 50-pound jaw exerciser to increase my results even more.
Definitely a noticeable difference in just 10 pounds.
It's day 19, I just got out of bed, and I think this is the clearest my skin has been this whole time, which is honestly such a good sign, and I'm excited to go on with my Looksmaxxing today. Yeah, pretty proud of what's going on so far.
It's almost day 20, and the gum has honestly gotten so much easier to chew, and my jaw just feels overall way stronger and honestly looks a lot better too. I might start going to 2 pieces a day. So I'm done chewing my Looksmaxxing gum, and now it's time for me to go straight into my jaw exerciser. And a reminder, this one is 50 pounds, and comparing that to the 30 pounds, it's a pretty big difference. This one feels just as strong as the 30-pound one did the first time I used it. So I think that's a good sign, because I've made some good progress. I don't know if you guys can even hear what I just said. I'm like rep 90 and my jaw is starting to hurt. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to do it right after my gum. Okay, I'm done with those. My jaw is extremely sore, and I think I'm gonna just try and go on with my day, but eating might be a bit harder.
After the 50-pound jaw exerciser, eating was damn near impossible. I then did some chin tucks against the wall and some laying down neck curls.
I haven't gotten lightheaded from that in a very long time, actually. Maybe I've done too much Looksmaxxing today.
It's day 20, 10 days left. Let's see how much I can really change in these next 10 days. I'm really going to be locked in. Lots of Looksmaxxing and following all these unorthodox routines.
I feel like this shit might be working. This shit might work, bro. Clavicular might be onto something. This shit might work. But honestly, I really think it's the gum and the what's it called. I feel like everything else is bullshit. Like the neck, whatever the fuck, I don't know. I just can't believe that that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that one's probably bullshit. The other fucking neck, whatever the fuck he was, why'd I do that shit? That shit ain't look right. I ain't like how that looked. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hey, they might be onto something, brother.
Got home from the gym, and honestly, my neck is so sore, and I don't know if it's from these jaw exercises I've been doing or the neck stretching, but it's kind of starting to catch up to me. Anyways, I'm gonna stick to my routine though and power through it, and I'm gonna do some bone smashing. Just gonna follow that up with 150
I'm sure by
reps.
day 30, that the bone smashing shit, hitting yourself in the face with that shit probably does actually hurt. I don't know if he's doing like a certain amount where it's like 100. I don't know like what the mathematics is behind that, but I'm sure by that point it probably does fucking hurt bad as fuck doing that shit 30 days in a row.
Of the 50-pound jaw exerciser. Just did 150 reps of this, and it's by far the strongest workout my jaw has ever experienced, and I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to even up it to the next level. I just got out of the steam shower, haven't done that in a while, feeling pretty refreshed. Now I'm just going to continue my night with some chin exercises and add some more reps to my routine. I don't know if it's because I upped the jaw strengthener, but my neck is so sore today, and I honestly planned on doing a lot more reps than usual, but I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if it's all catching up to me at once, but today has definitely been one of the most difficult days throughout this challenge, and I honestly almost feel like I'm starting to lose a bit of motivation. But even though the other day I was starting to see some really noticeable results, I feel like these next 10 days are going to become really hard.
Because there's 10 days left, I'm now moving on to the 60-pound jaw exerciser. It was basically like the equivalent of chewing on a brick. I continued my routine of bone smashing, and if you guys were wondering, this has not gotten any easier. I did some chin tucks and neck curls, which have gotten easier with time, and I noticed I look pretty tan, but that's because I actually used a tanning bed at the gym yesterday. I just forgot to mention it. The next day
Tanning bed. That shit is fucking terrible for you. If you want to tan and you don't actually want to like get in the sun, eat carrots every day. It sounds fucking insane. It sounds crazy, but eating carrots every day will literally make you more tan. It says what it is. You know what I'm saying? It works. Look it up. Google it, my nigga. Chat GPT it. But don't go to no fucking tanning bed, bro. If you're really locked in and you really want to fucking be more tan, eat carrots every single day. I'm not going to lie. Like a year ago, 2 years ago, I was eating carrots literally every day because I was like, damn, it's winter and I'm not going to be able to get a tan, but I want to be tan. And I want like a permanent tan that's not going to fuck up my skin because sitting in the sun every fucking day is fucking terrible for you. Everything is fucking terrible for you at this point. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing you could do that's good for your ass. You know what I'm saying? So getting a tan makes you look better, but it also fucks up your skin. So now you fucking, in the future, you're gonna look like fucking shit to look good now. It's just a lot of fucking bullshit. But like I said, just eat some fucking carrots every day. A certain amount of carrots should get the job done. And then boom, you could be tan without needing to fucking melt your skin.
chewed on the 60-pound bricks again, literally bricks. And just like I said with the 50-pound exerciser, this is the most my jaw has ever been worked. Pause. I then compared my current physique to day one and had noticed quite a bit more definition, which is always a bonus. Did my neck curls and chin tucks and then struggled to eat, per usual. These days were all roughly the same, but come day 28, I was getting ready to see some final results. And just like the other days, I did some bone smashing, but like a lot of bone smashing, to really emphasize if I'm going to be making progress. I instantly put the 60-pound jaw exerciser in, and in the past couple days, just like the other ones, it got much easier. At this point in the challenge, I was chewing the Looksmaxxing gum as if it was regular gum. It just felt too easy for only one piece a day. Finishing off the night with chin tucks and neck curls, I was ready for the final day of Looksmaxxing. It's now day 29, the last day of this challenge, and no better way to start it by cleaning up my face to really show off my progress. After I showered, I was blow drying my hair and my camera somehow fell into my toilet. Luckily, my camera still worked. I chewed my last piece of Looksmaxxing gum and did my final round of bone smashing, and was honestly so done with hitting myself in the face with a hammer. In 29 days of this, I would seriously not recommend doing it. This was mainly to push the Looksmaxxing narrative. Something I would recommend getting though is a jaw exerciser. This was something I saw noticeable progress doing. It's finally day 30 of my Looksmaxxing journey, so let's see some results. I quickly did some more bone smashing and mogged the camera and then chewed on my jaw exerciser one last time. And now what we've all been waiting for, to see the final results. I got rated an 88 out of 100, which is so crazy because I started way back at a 6 out of 10. Comparing my 3 face scans, I've noticeably changed over the course of 30 days and I'm pretty proud of myself. Realistically, not much change from the day 17 scan, but my potential is now at a 94.
Wait,
I've noticeably...
Let me see this shit. This one compared to this one. That shit, he really did like emphasize his jaw a lot during that time. I'm not gonna lie, bro. The gum and the fucking these shits right here. That shit probably worked. I'm about to start chewing on that shit every day again. I did it for like 3 days or some shit, and I did it for like 2 hours at a time. He said he did 150 reps. I was going stupid. No wonder I was like, bro, I'm done with this shit. I'm not doing this shit ever again. It's because I was going too fucking hard.
He changed over the course of 30 days and I'm pretty proud of myself. Realistically, not much change from the day 17 scan, but my potential is now at a 94. Here's what I thought were my worst and my best days, but looks are subjective. Subscribe for more.
Y'all let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and if nobody told you today, I love you. Peace.